A blessed good morning.
Morning.
It's always a joy to be here,
很开心在这里分享，
and more so to be able to share God's Word.
更开心的是可以分享上帝的福音。
Let's come to the Lord in prayer once again.
我们先来做祷告。
Father, we just ask that you would speak through us,
主啊，求你亲自为我们说话，
and that our hearts may respond,
也求你能够让每个人能够有回
and
应，
more so that we would know your will.
也让我们知道你的旨意。
In Christ's name we pray.
祷告奉耶稣基督的名，
Amen.
Amen.
Our topic this morning is biblical significance.
我们今天的主题是圣经中的意义。
Everybody wants to be significant,
每个人都想有意义，
but how does the Bible show us what biblical significance truly is?
但是圣经上讲到的意义到底是什么呢？
Let's watch this video.
我们来看一个短片。左月，
Somehow we've come to believe that greatness is a gift
它是我们的
reserved for a chosen few,
我们会觉得左月只是处在一小部分的人，
for superstars.
比如说神童、超
And the
级
rest
巨
of us
星，
can only stand by watching.
或者那些我们只是忘记向
You
背
can forget
的
that.
管他呢。
Greatness is not some rare DNA strand.
左月不是一串，
It's not some precious thing.
不是一件宝贵的，
Greatness is no more unique to us than breathing.
更不会比我们生命独特。
We're all capable of it.
我们都能够很左月，
All of us.
所有的人。
So as you can see, greatness is not for some few people.
所以你们可以看到，左月不只是一小部分人，
It's for all of us.
是我们所有的人。
I'd like Dennis to read this in English.
OK，
Maybe you can join Dennis as he reads it.
来，我们一起读。The phenomenal power of the human mind. According to a research at Cambridge University, it doesn't matter in what order the letters in a word are. The only important thing is that the first and the last letter be in the right place. The rest can be a total mess, and you can still read it with it problem. This is because the human mind does not read every letter by itself, but the word as a whole.
It's amazing how God has wired us, has created us to do amazing things.
上帝很奇妙，他怎么创造我们能够那么奇妙？
Psalm 139 verse 14 says, I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful. I know that full well.
诗篇的139篇4节有说到说，我要称谢你，因我受造奇妙可畏，你的作为奇妙，这是我心深知道的。
Let's watch another video.
我们来看另外一个短片。
I
we truly amazing?
我们是不是很奇妙？
And more amazing is who created us.
更奇妙的是谁创造了我们？
And this is why we are significant.
所以我们很独特、很特别。
The first part of this passage says, I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made.
这里讲到，我要称谢你，因我受造奇妙可畏。
They say the human being is 100% organic.
他们说我们人类是100%有机，
The contents may vary in color.
我们的塑造有可能会不同于颜色，
Should be handled with care
要小心轻放，
and fragile
要小心的来处理，
and wants to keep dry.
要保持干燥。
But you see, human beings are wired for success.
但是我们一直在寻找成功，
Everybody wants to be successful.
我们所有的人都想要成功，
And success is actually a small step, taking small steps at a time repeatedly.
所以成功就是从小的努力累积而成，每天不断的维持。
One time, the boss said, everybody here must give their 100%.
有一天，老板跟员工讲，要给予100%。
And so the staff said, okay, we will give 12% on Monday, 23 on Tuesday, 40 on Wednesday, until on Friday there's only 5% left.
所以员工就对老板说：“我要给予星期一是12%，星期二是23%，星期三是40%，星期四是20%，星期五是5%。”
But what the boss meant was give your 100% every day.
但是老板的意思是每天都要100%。
But you see, we have limitations.
但是你可以看到我们有限，
And our limitations is because we should acknowledge who created us.
所以我们有限在于我们没有承认那位创造我们的。
Success isn't just about what you accomplish in life.
成功不是在于你生命的成就，
It's about what you inspire others to do.
成功是关乎你鼓励他人所做的。
We offer 3 ways of serving you, says a shop.
那这里有3种服务，
Good, fast, and cheap.
很好、很快，
But you
很便
cannot
宜。
have all.
但是你只能2选，在3者选2个，
You can select 2 out of the 3.
你不能全部都选。
Why?
为什么？
If you want it quick and cheap, it won't be good.
如果你想要快又便宜，那注定不会很好。
If you want it quick and good, it won't be cheap.
如果你要很快又很好，那一
If
定
you
不会很
want
便
it
宜。
cheap and good, it won't be quick.
如果你要便宜又好，那一定不会很快。
You see, in life, we always ask, what next?
在生命中，我们每次都会问到说，接下来呢？
I'm truly blessed to know that every one of us here is busy doing something.
我很开心，我们每个人在每
Some
天都很忙
are in
碌，
school,
有的在学校，
some are at work.
有的在工作。
But you see, after work, you may even think of your family, having a family.
但是工作之后呢，你们都会想到
And then
有
what
家庭。
next?
接下来呢，
Maybe a lifestyle, a preferred lifestyle.
有可能是生活品质。
And then what next?
那接下来呢？
You see, when you come of age, you will begin to think of the half-time.
你可以想到说，你可能已经活到人生的一半。
In the Philippines, the average lifespan of a male is 70 years old.
在菲律宾，平均年龄是70岁。
Let's just say he lives up to 80.
那我们可以讲说，他活
So
到80
what
岁，
would be the half-time?
所以半辈子是什么
40 years.
？40岁。
If you're 40 years old, well, somebody said, I'm not 40, I'm 18 only with 22 years experience.
可能你们40岁，但是你们想回应的说，我是18岁，有22年的经历。
You see, whether you admit it or not,
不管你承认与否，
we age and our time will come.
我们的年龄都会到。
And so remember, the game is won in the second half, not the first.
所以请记住，游戏总赢在下半场，而不是在上半场。
Just like in sports, in basketball, in ping pong, tennis, badminton, so many people win the first half, but they lose on the second half, where it counts.
就像在篮球、羽毛球或者乒乓球，有的人在上半场赢了，但是下半场却输了。
So knowing your significance is knowing that our time is limited.
所以知道你的意义，必须承认我们的时间有限。
Do you see your best years behind you, or do you see your best years ahead of you?
你认为你最好的日子是在之前还是在之后？
It doesn't matter which stage in life you are, whether you're young or old, you still should look ahead of you.
这并不关乎你的年龄几岁或者多少岁，这你们都要思考。
As earlier said, we must focus on finishing the race.
所以我们必须看着终点站。
The second richest man in the whole world, Warren Buffett,
世上最有钱的巴菲特
gives some tips.
有一些原则，
10 rules to riches.
10个原则
He
怎么
says
致
to
富。
invest in profits, in your profits.
他说赚来的钱需要再
Second,
投资，
be willing to be different
要与众不同，
and never delay.
拒绝幼稚，
And spell out the deal before you start.
事前确定底线，
In other words, bargain.
所以必须会谈判，
Watch those small expenses.
谨慎开支，
Limit what you borrow.
控制负债，
Be persistent.
坚持不懈，
Know when to quit.
知道何时退出，
Assess your risk.
评估风险。
We all know this, but look what he said on the last point.
我们都知道，但是你看他第10点讲什么？
Know what success really means.
知道成功真正的意义。
You see, after having said all those 9 items, he ends with this. Know what success really means.
他讲了前面9点，但是第10点讲到成功的意义。
Before, we used to have the incandescent bulb. This is on your left side.
之前我们有白炽灯，
And
是在
then
右边的。
somebody invented the CFL bulb, the compact fluorescent light.
所以有人发明了 CFL 的灯泡，就是紧凑型荧光灯。
But today, the CFL is kind of outdated because now there are LED lights.
但是这个 CFL 的灯紧凑型荧光灯已经不流行了，有人发明了 LED。
But you see, all those ideas came from people who wanted to be significant.
所以你可以看到有些小的概念就会有一个大发明。
It took Thomas Edison 10,000 trials, trying and failing 10,000 times.
发明家 Thomas Edison 用了10000次来发明灯泡，10000次。
Before the first light bulb lit.
在一个灯泡亮之前，他用了10000次。
We cannot go in life in such a way that, well, we'll just see where it leads.
我们不能忙碌的选择我们的道路。
There is no such thing as luck.
基督徒没有所谓的运气，
There is such thing as God's will.
那是有神的旨意。
And because God made us fearfully and wonderfully, there is some work that He wants us to do.
因为上帝创造了我们，他有一些要我们做的工作。
Some people, God sends them in different areas in life to serve.
有些人，上帝把他放在不同的地方来服侍。
And in Translators Association of the Philippines, a friend of mine was asked to review the new money that were to be printed.
在翻译协会的一个成员，也是我的朋友，他政府要求他来翻译一些非币的一些文字。
And he suggested, oh, why not put this in Tagalog?
后来他建议，为什么不放这一段圣经的章节在钱币上？
So today, in all our new peso bills, there is these words, blessed is the nation whose God is the Lord.
所以在我们现在新的钱币上有那么一段，以耶和华为乐的神，以耶和华为神的，那国是有福的。
One man can make a difference in proclaiming who God is.
一个人就可以有那么特别的贡献，
in his own way,
以他的方法，
using his own talent,
用他的智慧
obeying God,
敬畏神，
and impacting people.
影响别人。
And so today, I'd like to teach us 5 things.
所以今天我要分享5个东西。
To be significant, you must also know God's will.
怎么样有意义？我们必须知道神的旨意。
And to know God's will first, we must be prayerful.
所以知道神的旨意，我们必须祷告，
We must study the Word.
我们要读神的话，
Look at the situation in your life.
我们要看我们周遭的遭遇，
And that would lead you to trust Him more.
这样的话就会更信靠上帝，
Seek God's wisdom.
寻求神的旨意，
And finally, you will have peace.
最后你会有平安。
And so here, if you remember that,
所以如果你记得，
you will know the difference between success,
你会知道成功
which is short-lived,
是短暂的
versus significance,
和有意义，
which is eternal.
是永恒的。
Because even when we're no longer here,
就算我们不在这里，
the people you impact
那些人你影响过的，
will continue God's message.
会不断的按着神的旨意来行。
The second part of that passage says, Your works are wonderful.
第二段是你的作为奇妙。
A pastor one day realized that he had to go online to this virtual world called Second Life.
有个牧师发觉说，他必须来到一个游戏，是一个虚拟的游戏。
So Second Life is a 3D virtual world. If you sign up, you register, you can go into this whole new world, but in the computer.
这是一个虚拟的游戏，你只要登录，你就可以到里面。但是这是一个虚拟的一个游戏，
You can meet people there.
你可以认识人，
You can go to school there.
你可以去学校，
You can even get married there.
你还可以在里面结婚。
And so what you do is you create your character.
那你做的是你要选择你的头像，
And this is the real person, and over on the left is her avatar, as they call it.
所以这是真人，另外一个就是他的头像。
And so this pastor, what he did, he went into this online world,
所以这位牧师呢，他做什么？他进去里面，
and he established a church.
他开教会。
So every Sunday,
所以每星期天
50,000 people.
有5万人来参加，
Although they are characters,
就算他们只是个人物，
but they are run by real people.
但是他们是由真人来控制的。
And today, he has like 5 services
今天他有5个崇拜，
of about 10,000 people per service.
大概有1万人，每个崇拜有1万人参加，
Because he knew about computers,
因为他知道怎么用电脑，
so he used what God gifted him to proclaim his word.
所以他使用他的智慧来传福音。
This is because God wired us for doing his works.
所以这是因为上帝给我们的恩赐，
Not because God needs our work,
不是因为上帝需要我们的工作，
because he wants us to realize that we too is significant in his eyes.
因为上帝要我们知道我们是独特的。
And so here's the man going into Second Life.
所以这是那个人进去虚拟游戏里面，
And of course, you know this picture.
所以你们应该知道这个照片，
This is your badminton team every Thursday evening.
这是我们的羽毛球队。
And even through sports,
就算在体育，
we can bring a friend,
我们可以带朋友，
we can fellowship with them,
我们和他们团契，
and we can lead them to Christ.
我们可以带他们到主的面前。
And I praise God.
我向神祷告，
In wherever God sends you,
不管你在哪里，
at your workplace,
工作上，
in your school,
在学校，
while you're relaxing, doing sports,
就说你在运动，
or even just in your computer,
或者你在电脑上面，
God can use you to be significant in bringing His word to many people's lives.
上帝可以让你变得非常有意义。
There was a survey that we did in Metro Manila with 1,000 respondents.
这里是一个大马尼拉的调查，有1000人的
And we asked people, what were the reasons that you went to the internet?
所以这调查就是问他们为什么要上网络。
If you look at the top 3,
你可以看到前3则
most of them said, I am finding the meaning of life.
我们在寻找生命的意义，
I want to become a better person.
想成为更好的人，
I'm looking for purpose in life.
寻找意义，生命中的意义。
You see, without a purpose,
你可以看到没有意义，
we would not know why we are living.
我们不会知道为什么我们活
Then
着。
you are just existing.
你只是活着。
Prime Minister Churchill once said,
总理曾经说过，
we make a living by what we get,
我们生活依靠是所得的，
but we make a life by what we give.
但我们的生命却是依靠我们给予的。
And so, if the red ball is us, that small ball is us,
所以那个红色的球如果是我们，
and God wants you to do something bigger,
上帝要我们做很大的事，
how would that be possible?
那怎么可能？
Well, because God,
因为上帝
symbolized in this way as the triangle,
代表那个中间那个三角，
God is the one balancing.
上帝在平衡。
You may think you're small,
你可能会觉
you
得你
may
很
think
渺
you're
小，
limited,
你可能会觉得你有
or
限，
you may think your time is up.
可能你会觉得你时间有限。
For as long as God is the one balancing everything for you,
那只要是上帝来平衡一切，
anything is possible.
所有的事都有可能。
They say it's not happy people who are thankful.
他们说，不只是只有快乐的人会感恩，而是感恩的人会快乐。
It is thankful people who are happy.
感恩的人才会快乐。
And so with that, no life is more secure than a life surrendered to God.
所以没有比降服在神面前的生命更有保障。
So the third point is we must surrender ourselves to God.
所以第3点是我们要降服，
Being able to give when we can,
何时信任上帝，
being able to experience trusting God.
何时才能给予。
Well, sometimes it is easier said than done.
有时候说比做难，
But the Bible says, the last part of that verse in 139 Psalm 14, I know that full well.
但是圣经讲到说，这是我心深知的。
This is my wife. We were on our way to a wedding.
这是他的太太。
Before the wedding, we had an argument.
在参加一个婚礼之前，我们有一些争执。
And in that argument, I said something that I should not have said, and she got hurt.
在那个，因为争执是因为我说了一些我不该说的，所以才会有争
It
执。
was about the dress that she wore.
是因为他所穿的衣裳。
Well, you may ask, maybe there's nothing wrong in the dress.
可能你会想说，衣服没有问题，
It's the backside that I wasn't comfortable with.
但是后面让我觉得不太。
Anyway, before the wedding came, the designer, which is Camille up there, posted her dress in the Instagram online.
在参加婚礼之前，那个设计师 Camille 把他的照片 post 在网络上。
And in 5 days, there were 9,151 likes.
在5天就有9151个赞，
And there's only one that disliked.
所以只有一个不喜欢。
When we were in the wedding, everybody adored her. Oh, nice dress. And everybody just adored the dress.
在婚礼的时候，在参加婚礼的时候，很多人都很欣赏她的衣服，
What's the lesson?
所以我们
No talk, no mistake.
少说话，少犯错。
In reality, the lesson is, if we want to become significant, we must be sensitive to others that we do not become the reason for them not to feel significant.
所以这是讲到说，我们如果要成为有意义的，我们必须小心谨慎，不要成为或者不要阻挡别人成为有意义的人。
In other words, we should not stand in the way.
换句话说，我们不能阻挡别人。
Here's the story of the big pool.
这是大游泳池的故事，
This is my 3-year-old son.
是我的孩子。
When he first learned to swim, he would put his floaters,
在他学习游泳之前，他会放
and he
救
would be
生圈，
very scared of the water.
他会很怕水。
But then when I brought him to a bigger pool, he said, "Wow, I like to swim in that big pool."
当我把他带到大游泳池的时候，他很喜欢游泳，
And he was about to jump.
他就要跳。
And I said, "No, no, no, you should not do that.
我就说，
You don't have your floaters."
你不要跳，因为你没有救生圈。
So one day I decided to bring him to a bigger pool, which was about 1 foot shallow.
所以有一天，我决定把他带到另外一个游泳池，大概那么高。
And so I thought that he was enjoying his time because it was a bigger pool and the water was up to his neck.
我以为他会觉得很享受，因为他那个水只是到他的，还不到他的胸。
But he wasn't happy.
但是他不开心，
He got up,
他起来，
and you can see there are 2 other pools on the left side. That's for the kids. It's about 3 feet.
所以你可以看到那里还有2个游泳池，更高一点。
The other pool is for adult. It starts at 4 feet to 12 feet.
另外一个是成人的游泳池，
And so he went to the kids pool and he just jumped inside.
所以他到另外一个游泳池，然后就
Oh,
跳下去。
I got scared. I said, "Oh, I have to watch him." So I have to go in the pool with him.
非常害怕，非常紧张，所以我必须到那里去看着他。
And finally, he wasn't happy in the kids' pool. He said, "Dad, I want to go to the big pool, the adult pool."
所以他还是没有满足，所以他说要到更大的游泳池。
And I felt bad, and I said, "Okay, I'll go with you." So I got him a coach to teach him how to swim.
所以我就跟他说好的，那我就跟你去。所以我就跟他请了个教练。
So this was day 1, his first day of learning how to swim with survival skills.
所以这是第一天教练教他怎么样做游泳。
So after his first day of training swimming, he asked the coach, "Can I jump in the diving board there at the back?"
所以第一天的时候，他问教练可不可以到跳板。
And I thought the coach would say, yes, but he won't do it. But the coach allowed him to do it.
所以教练就让他去跳板跳。
And I didn't know whether to take the camera or to jump with him.
我不知道要拍照还是要跟他跳。
Now, who was standing in his way?
所以是谁在阻扰他？
You see, we have to be careful
所以我们要必须很谨慎，
that we do not become the barrier for somebody else to feel significant.
所以我们不要成为阻挡别人成为有意义的。
I thought that he was happy in the kids' pool,
我以为他在儿童游泳池就会很高兴，
but you see, I forgot that God created us.
但是我忘记上帝创造我们，
I forgot that we are truly wonderfully and fearfully created by Him.
上帝创造我们非常奇妙，
To do what? To do wonderful works.
可以做很奇妙的工作。
And so last few weeks ago, I brought him to the beach,
所以上个礼拜我带他去海滩，
and then I realized one thing.
所以我发觉一件事：
If only we encourage people,
如果我们鼓励别人，
their possibilities are limitless.
他们的潜力是无限的。
If you encourage someone to come to know the Lord,
所以如果你鼓励他们来上帝面前，
more than our time here on earth,
比我们在世上的时间，
you will never imagine the impact
你不会想到带来的成果，
of encouraging people,
来鼓励别人，
of empowering them,
让他们更
of equipping them.
让他们更受鼓励。
And so, why did I think of that? It's because of this man I met.
为什么会这么说呢？因为我 这位认识的一位朋友，
This is Coach Alex.
这是Alex 教练。
I met him about a month ago.
我1个月之前认识他，
He teaches young street dwellers how to swim.
他在教游泳。
And so these kids are brought to a facility where they are given education, free meal, and a dorm to live.
所以这些小孩就被带到一个地方，可以来训练，给他们食物和住的地方。
And these kids are the kids that you see on the streets begging for money and living on the streets, on the roadside.
所以这些小孩就是在街上乞讨的，你们在街上可以看到的。
And so Coach Alex, I asked him, why are you doing this?
所以 Alex 教练，我问他说为什么要做这个呢？
And Alex would say, because I formerly were like them.
那他就回答说，因为以前我像他们一样。
And Alex graduated in learning swimming in Australia.
所以 Alex 教练他是在澳大利亚毕业游泳，
He has his master's degree in sports.
他有一个体育的硕士。
When Alex was younger, he went to the cultural center of the Philippines in Rojas Boulevard.
所以 Alex 教练年轻的时候，他到 CCP，
And he jumped into the Manila Bay.
所以他在那个海里跳下去，
And he crossed Manila Bay to Cavite on the other side.
所以他在那里游到 Cavite，
That's 25 kilometers
25公里，
in 72 hours.
72小时，
Just goggles
只有游泳镜，
and his trunks.
还有他的游泳裤。
In 1992, another person attempted to do that.
1992年的时候，有个人想
He
尝
had
试，
all his gear and his fins and everything,
他的设备很齐全，
but he didn't make it.
但是他没有做到。
And so Alex is now living a life of significance
所以 Alex 教练有个很有意义的生命，
because of what he experienced. He is teaching others,
因为他所知道的，他在教别人。
and more so teaching the young and pointing them to God.
更重要的是教那些小孩来认识上帝。
We can live a significant life by looking for significance and finding it in everything we do.
通过找和发现每一件我们所做的事情的意义，我们可以过一个有意义的生活。
But remember who created us.
但请记住是谁创造了我们。
Significance is a moment-to-moment occurrence, and we have the choice to make moments significant or not.
意义是一个时刻到另一个时刻的发生，我们可以选择是否使这个时刻变得有意义。
Whether you are standing up here or singing or doing the PowerPoint or being ushers or just inviting people to come, it's your choice whether you can make it significant or not.
不管你是否只是站在前面在放 PPT， 在做接待员，你都可以让这时刻变得很有意义。
And so just 3 basic points before I end.
所以有3点，
Realize that significant doesn't mean enjoyment.
意识到意义不是享乐，
Sometimes it can be tough.
有时候可能会很困难。
Second, significance comes from relationship, not possessions.
意义来自于关系，而不是拥有。
And thirdly, live from inspiring vision
在
and a purpose.
在被启发的意向和目的中生活。
And then I'd just like to close with this illustration. About 3 weeks ago, or a couple of weeks ago, there was a storm coming to Manila.
所以上个礼拜有一个台风来到马尼拉，
Right on that day, June 29, we were supposed to fly from Manila to the south.
就当天我们要飞往南部。
And so I realized, because I've been in the airport business for quite some time, I've been flying a lot before.
由于我是在有一些飞机的一些经营，所以我飞行了也蛮多时间。
And you know that the first thing you think is, what type of aircraft will you be taking when there is a storm?
所以你就会想到说，第一，你会坐什么样的飞机？如果有台风
Well, I found out that we were having a trip with my whole family. The aircraft was very, very small.
我和我的家人都有要出去旅游，但是飞机非常非常的小。
If it was just me traveling, I'll just jump in and just, trust God.
如果只是我来旅游的话，那没问题，我可以跳下去和信任上帝。
I was with my kids and my wife.
但是我和我的家人、我的妻子和
And
小
so the
孩，
aircraft was just like a 30-seater and it's a propeller, not the jet.
所以那辆飞机只是一辆很小的飞机，只是容纳30个乘客。
So I asked my daughter, let's come together and pray.
所以我叫我的女儿过来祷告，
And my daughter prayed something like, you are the God who can calm the storm and the winds.
所以那我的女儿就祷告说：“你是上帝可以控制气象的。”
So it's good to hear that and know that.
所以很开心能够听到那么说。
But when you go to the airport, you really see the storm coming.
但是你到机场的时候，你会看到台风。
And so when we went up,
所以我们飞上去的时候，
this small aircraft obviously could not fly high because it can only fly up to about 12,000 feet.
所以小飞机就只能在一个很低的距离飞。
So because the altitude is only up to there, you could see that there is a line there. That's the storm above.
所以你可以看到说飞机只能飞那么高，那你看到那里有个线，那就是台风。
From the time we took off until we landed in our destination,
从起飞到飞机降落的时候，
this flight was so smooth.
这飞行非常的顺
No
利，
problem.
没有问题。
What occurred to me is this.
那出现在我脑海是什么？
If we took a bigger plane,
如果我们乘坐更大的飞机，
the bigger plane has to fly higher.
更大的飞机必须飞行更高。
If you go above that cloud, then you will be in the storm.
如果你超越了那个云层，那就会有台风。
God chose the right place at the right time with even the right aircraft.
上帝选择了对的人、对的地方和对的飞机。
And so when we arrived, you could see their faces. Everybody was just happy
所以我们到的时候，你看到他们都很高兴，
because we received something more than we can ask.
因为我们所求的是我们超过我们所求的。
If God brings you to it,
如果上帝带你到那里，
He will bring you through it.
上帝也会掌管整个过程。
I don't know what situation we are in today.
我不知道现在面临什么问题，
And all of us truly wants to be successful.
但我们所有的人都想要有一个成功的，
And there's nothing wrong with pursuing success.
那这不是一个问题。
But as you pursue to become more significant
那如果你想更有意义，
and realize how God has created us,
知道上帝怎么创作我们，
He indeed will be your backer, the person who will empower you, the person who will encourage you and allow you to go through it.
上帝会不断的带领和鼓励我们。
And this is how that verse ends. I know that full well.
这是我心深知的，
Because we trust Him.
因为我们相信他。
And when the Lord allowed His followers to go and make disciples,
当上帝让他们门徒到世上传福音，
they too had significant lives.
他们也过这个有意义的生命，
Because they trusted God,
因为他们相信上帝，
because they know that God truly empowered them.
因为他们相信上帝会掌管一
We
切。
must be willing to let go of the life we have planned
我们必须远离我们计划的生活，
so as to have the life that is waiting for us.
来拥有专门等待我们的生活。
We only have one life in this life to live.
我们只有一次生命，
Surrender it to Jesus.
降服给主。
Today, I pray that you will have faith in God more so and leave everything behind in His hands.
今天我希望你们能够将重担交给神。
Once again, Psalm 139 verse 14, I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful. I know that full well.
我要称谢你，因我受造奇妙可畏，你的作为奇妙，这是我心深知的。
I end with a video. The Lord bless each one of you.
我以一个短片结束。家庭不和睦。在学校被同学欺负。暑假。父母亲离婚。请教我。